Sa kabataan, ang pag-asa ng bayan. You have heard it before, on classroom walls, quoted in speeches, repeated so often, it almost lost its weight. Ang kabataan, ang pag-asa ng bayan. But Rizal was not praising you. He was trusting you. Not decorating a slogan, but placing a challenge, gently, deliberately, in your hands. This land you walk on is not yours to waste, not mine to exhaust, not ours to strip bare in the name of progress. Look around. This is not just land. This is Inang Bayan. The mountains of the Cordilleras are not quarry sites waiting to be emptied. The rivers of Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao carried life long before we taught them how to carry our trash. The seas that cradle our islands fed generations before we forgot how to give back. These are not just resources, they are God's gifts, placed in our care, not under our control. So, if you cut a tree, plant wisdom before you plant greed. If you take from the sea, live enough life for tomorrow's children. If you build, build with restraint. If you develop, let conscience walk ahead of ambition, so it does not sound like destruction wearing a barong. Because progress that kills its own future is not progress at all. And you are called to grow too. You are not called to be empty vessels of trends, but filled minds with purpose. Study not just to pass, but to serve. Learn not to escape the country, but to elevate it. Education is not merely a diploma framed on a wall. It is discipline. It is humility. It is choosing to understand so you may serve better. Education is not a ladder for ego. It is a bridge so others may cross to a better life. Sharpen your mind. Discipline your character. Train your heart. Because intelligence without virtue builds faster ways to destroy. Faith without action is just noise in a quiet church. Study not to rise above others, but to lift them with you. Learn not just to succeed, but to return to the barangay, to classrooms with broken chairs, to communities that raised you before you had titles. A country does not rise because some become rich. It rises when many are lifted. A sharp mind without a good heart is dangerous. A loud faith without action is empty. Faith is not just kneeling on Sundays and forgetting on Mondays. If you say you are Christian, let it show in your honesty when cheating is easier, in your mercy when cruelty is popular, in your courage when silence is rewarded. Live the values you claim to believe, integrity when no one is watching, compassion when it costs you comfort, humility in success, courage in truth, love that shows up, not just posts. Be the kind of person whose life teaches, even when their mouth is closed. Be the role model you wish your leaders were. Be the answer to the prayers of this nation. The Philippines does not need perfect youth. It needs principled ones. Youth who care enough to stay. Youth who choose service over shortcuts. Youth who show up, who act quietly, who care deeply for our motherland. Rizal's hope was never abstract. It had faces. It had names. It had yours. So, carry this land gently. Grow yourself intentionally. Serve with faith in God, fire in your heart, and love for this nation, even when it is difficult to love. The future is not waiting for you, it is already in your hands.